Hi everybody, this is Barbara Wrights back with another video. For today, I wanted to talk about Corona and fear and stress. And basically what I'm doing to be 100% stress-free, 100% clear of fear of this pandemic. So, first of all, my husband wanted me to pick a scripture and share how people who are stressed can deal with the stress. As for one, I'm not stressed at all because the God in me got this under control. So, I forgot that scripture he gave me. I would go to it, but that would take me off of this because I'm just doing it from my phone. And so I'm outside right now enjoying this. The skies are totally blue. There are no clouds in the sky, as you can see. So I don't think there's any cloud dust coming down. I don't think. The sun is over there behind these trees, so it's not blowing real hot on me like it normally is when I'm sitting outside. And over here, in a few minutes, you'll see the wind is blowing really high. I don't know how many miles per hour the wind is, but there's a storm supposed to be coming across South Carolina. But as usual, we're always good over here. But anyway, the scriptures in Psalms, I think it's Psalms 57, he gave me through 11 through 13, I think. So I read the scriptures. So the two scriptures that really took with me is 11. It talks about in God we trust and we will have no fear or something like that. So how I interpret that is like this. God is in all of us. We are all a spark of God. Therefore, that God is in us. And so we trust the God in us that we're going to be good. This Rona pandemic that's happening in the earth right now, it's happening for a reason. And what we're seeing happening is it's exposing what's going on in the earth. Every day there is something completely new. Every single day something new going on. Stuff I already knew for the last 3 years since 2017 May. When I was always aware, but I was more fully awakened and aware to what actually is happening in the earth, what is going on in the earth. So around me, I've always been aware of the going-ons around me and people that come across my path anyway. But there's a whole lot of stuff that never crosses your path that is going on in this earth. And I see this sun is appearing a little bit more from behind the clouds, nice and hot. But anyway, the God in me has no fear of Rona, has no fear of all of this news, this everyday this dumping of fear-mongering news that's telling everybody that they're saying certain states in South Carolina is a hot spot now. Deaths are increasing, this and this and that. I'm sitting here on my little more than 2.5 acres, and I'm not feeling that fear. I'm not feeling that death. Cause right now they saying there's I think 117 infected and 3 dead. They're not showing any recovered. Now in the whole state of South Carolina has 2,552 confirmed. I think it says 68, 63 dead. I don't see any recovered, but we know there are people recovered because there's that many people infected. Because I'm seeing people that I know personally saw grow up is being affected by Rona. Not my direct family, but people are recovering. But they're not reporting recoveries. They're just reporting confirmed cases and death. So that could cause a lot of fear, a lot of panic in people, saying stay at home, you're spreading the virus. I'm like, okay, we are staying at home. We are social distancing. We just go to the store, grocery store, pick up what we need, and we go home. My husband go to work, come home. His religious thing is on Zoom now. If I'm understanding correctly, they're not even meeting at the King Halls, even though a lot of churches insist on meeting. From what I see, Kingdom Halls are not meeting. Everything for the last, I think, 3 weeks at least, everything is on Zoom, and nobody has to leave their houses and go meet in a place of worship like a lot of place of worship. I don't know if you can see that squirrel right there. He's right there in the trees. Let me see if I can make it a little bigger. You might be can see the squirrel crawling in that tree. But anyway, a lot of people did insist on going to these meeting places. So while this is going on, people basically need to just follow the rules until this is passed, because Rona will be maintained and this will pass. We will come out on the other side, and a lot of us there'll be a lot of people out of work, a lot of jobs gone, but what? We're creative people. We can create our own job while we're sitting here. Opportunity to create our own jobs. We're creative people. So that's right there we can do. A lot of people are learning to cook who didn't know how to cook, and I'm cooking again. I haven't been cooking in years because, not that I'm being sick with it, with the vertigo and the weakness and stuff like that being an issue for a few years. But now my son is back in. I'm glad he's back. He's back here when I need help. He'll help me do certain things. That way I won't get overburdened. You see how the trees are blowing? This breeze feels so good that's coming among these trees. But anyway, it's so I'm cooking more, and people think, well, oh, you cook. I'm like, yeah. I say, just because I haven't been cooking in years, don't mean I never knew how to cook. Anybody with a thinking mind that know me knows I can cook. I can grease them pan and burn the grill. Everybody knows that. But when you sick and you are out of mission for doing that, because it's been about 10 years, people have a tendency to think you don't know how to cook when they know back in the day you used to cook. But anyway, that scripture, I interpret that scripture as this because I know personally that God is in each and every one of us. The God in me trusts, and therefore I have no fear. And think that last scripture, 13, I think it says something about when we go out among people and see people. Um, interpret that scripture as when I go out, the God in me sees the God in everyone else that I meet, and we all know, the God in me sees the presence of the God in you, and we can encourage each other. I have no fear, and you see that I have no fear, then you can see within yourself, trust the God in you, because the God, source, the creator of all beings, all human beings, we are a part of him. And he speaks to each and every one of us based on our human experience. So you see that wind has come back. It feels it. I mean, the wind is just good. Just sitting out here catching this breeze, and giving this encouraging information. But anyway, the two key points that I just want to share is: one, the God within, the God in me, the God in you, the God in each every one of us is from one source, the creator of all. And trust in the God in you. And the third word is fear. I have no fear. You have no fear. Because this is a human experience. And it seems every 100 years there's a pandemic. I think the last pandemic was the Spanish flu. Exactly 100 years ago, a year or two take. They survived that. Man, they survived that. What it does is create a new way of life for us. We sit back and trust the God in you as I trust the God in me, and we create our reality. We create a new life, because this pandemic is creating a whole new life. So what I understand is the AI, the artificial intelligence, and when they're able to be cyborgs, be in computers, get chips. I'm hearing all of this, but the God in you will let you know, will tell you, give you the knowledge, the understanding, through your intuition, your third eye, all these different channels of communication, the life that you desire, not the life that fear creates for you. But anyway, that's it for this video. Love everybody. Have love for everybody. Know the God in you. Recognize the presence of God in everyone. And we all love each other. Have no fear. And that will be our new world. New way of life. That is being created. But you can either create a life of fear, and then you're going to have other people to lead you around, or you can create the life that you desire. One where everybody loves, have compassion, fear nothing, because each and every person is born with the power. But as we grow older, it's up to us to wake up and recognize our power to create the life, the reality that you desire, not the one that fear creates for you. But anyway, that's it for this video, and I will see you next time on another video. Bye.